sweet love and snow. Spring, except it's fall. Anyone who says they don't like these cookies is a liar. So I saw a meme about like these cookies being disgusting, and no, just no. I wish I could share with you so that you would like, you could see for yourself the happiness that this brings. This is just going to be a video of me eating this entire package of these cookies. I'm not mad about it. Who wants to see that? Just kidding, guys. This is my first attempt at an ASMR video. I'm eating the best cookies in the world. What's up, everyone? My name's Kenna, and welcome. I'm so awkward. Welcome to my channel. This is my first, like, official... I have no words. This is my first official, like, sit down and talk video. So this is a pretty exciting day for me. I have been wanting to make this video for such a long time, but I work a full-time job and I have a side hustle, so I never have time to make videos. And today is my day off. And so I was like, I'm gonna make this video today. Today I'm doing a what's in my Disney bag video. I'm so excited because I love Disneyland. I love talking about Disney, and I feel like I talk Zach's ear off and I talk my family's ears off, and so I'm really excited to just talk the camera's ear off. So if you know me, you know that I love Disney, all things Disney. I could talk about Disney for hours and hours and hours and never get bored of it. And so today, I'm really excited to talk to you about what I bring in my Disneyland bag. This is my Disneyland backpack. I know it's super cliche. I feel like everybody has this backpack now. Every time I go, I see like 3,000 people that have the same backpack, but I don't give a dang. I love rose gold. I love this backpack. Not just because it's cute. What I've learned is that it's actually super spacious as well. There's like a bunch of like pockets, and it's really like big. Like, I don't know, it just like, it looks like it would be really small and like not carry a lot, but it actually carries quite a bit. I want to say it was really expensive though. I think this backpack was $85. We did not have the money to buy this. They actually gave us a $100 Disneyland gift card, and that's how we got this. They like gave us this presentation on the Disney Vacation Club. It was like an hour long. It cost nothing. They just like took us over to a hotel, gave us a presentation of the Disney Vacation Club. They gave us 4 fast passes each, so 4 for me and 4 for Zach, and a $100 Disney gift card. So I bought this with it because there was no way I was gonna spend $85 on this unless it was free, so this was free. But yeah, this is my bag, and I'm gonna be telling you about all the things that I put in it to get me prepared for Disneyland, so stay tuned. So the first thing, ooh, hair, hi, what you doing? The first thing that I have for what's in my bag at Disneyland is tissues. This is a big one for me because, story time, when I was 9 years old, my entire family was at Disneyland and we were getting ready to go on Screamin'. I know it's in Credicoaster now, but it was Screamin' then, whatever. And then I sat with my aunt in the roller coaster and we started going, and we were at the spot where you're about to take off. I felt blood trickling down my nose, and I turned to my aunt and I was like, "Aunt, you have a bloody nose!" And I was wearing this little blue hat, and she turns to me, she's like, "Take off your hat and put it on your nose." We were getting ready to take off, so I just took off my hat, shoved it in my nose, and rode the entire ride like that. I guess I wasn't pushing like hard enough. I didn't have the hat quite on there just right to like catch all the blood. She leaked a bit. It kind of got like on my shirt and definitely in the crotch area. 9 years old, I was mortified. I was like, I look like I've had a period and I'm 9. That was very upsetting for me. That is why tissues are number one on my list, because Zach and I both, we really get a lot of bloody noses. I'm not sure why. I pray for our future children because they will have the worst bloody noses all the time, and they will have horror stories like their mother does. I will pray for you, children. So Zach and I get lots of bloody noses, and I have that horror story of blood getting everywhere, and especially in my crotch region when I was 9 years old, so I definitely bring tissues with me every time. The next thing on my list is a mobile charger. Believe me, if you're planning on saving time while in the parks, you're gonna be using the Disneyland app, because that is gonna make your trip 1,000 times better. It's gonna save you a bunch of time. It's gonna, just trust me, you're gonna wanna use the app. And if you use the app, it's gonna suck the battery life out of your phone real quick. Bring your mobile charger. This mobile charger we got at Walmart, and I think it was $20? $20 or $25. This will charge my phone from 0 to 100 4 times. It works really well. It's cheaper than the ones in the park, because I believe the ones in the park are like $30 to $35, and they're not ones you can keep. They're like ones that you rent and like switch out, and I'm not sure exactly how that works. I've tried to stay away from them because all the videos I've seen have said that's way more expensive. Just bring your own. So we brought our own. Next things on the list: hair ties, bobby pins, and a brush. You are gonna want all 3 of these things. I want all 3 of those things right now. My hair. You never know if a hair tie is gonna break. You never know if your hair is gonna be crazy. And if you're going on rides, 1,000% your hair is gonna be crazy. Every time I go to Disneyland, without fail, I bring a brush. And without fail, when I go into the restroom, every single time, there are at least 2 girls who see me brushing my hair and stop and tell me,
"Wow, that's smart. I should have done that. I should have brought a brush."
If you're going on rides, there's gonna be lots of wind. Your hair's gonna be doing this all day. You're gonna need a brush. Wow, that made me so dizzy. Someone's getting old. Bring your brush, bring your bobby pins, bring your hair ties. You're gonna need them all, I promise. Another thing that I bring that is optional is some powder and a sponge. A powder and sponge is super helpful in the parks, especially if you're going on Splash Mountain. Last time Zach and I went to Disneyland, we went on Splash Mountain first thing in the morning, and I sat in the front and Zach sat in the seat behind me. I never sit in the front. I don't know why this time I was like,
"Yeah, I'll take the front. Sounds great."
I never, ever sit in the front. We went on the ride and everything was going great. By the end of it, kid you not, soaked head to toe. I've never been that soaked from Splash Mountain before, ever, in my entire life. My pants will get a little wet, my shirt will get wet, maybe the ends of my hair will get wet. I literally looked like I jumped into a pool fully clothed. And this powder and sponge helped save my life so much. It's especially helpful if you're gonna be taking like Instagram pictures all day and you're going on the wet rides. That sponge and powder is gonna help a lot. So it's optional, you totally don't have to, but I do because it really helped me that day when I looked like I jumped into a freaking Disney pool, fully clothed. Next thing on the list is hand sanitizer. I actually don't have any hand sanitizer on me, so we'll just pretend I put it in my bag. Hand sanitizer is a huge one. The bathrooms, there's usually always a line. You're not always close to one. You can't always get to one before you eat to wash your hands. And then on your way out, you're probably touching other things. So bring hand sanitizer and use it often. Anytime Zach and I are in the line, anytime we're about to eat something, anytime we go into a different building, hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
There's so many people there. So many sicknesses, so always use hand sanitizer and use it more than you think. You don't want to get sick. Zach and I use hand sanitizer like crazy every single time we go, and we've never come home sick. That's all I'm saying. Next is ibuprofen. Ibuprofen is a big one, especially if you're getting older and when you go on the rides you get a headache. That has never happened to me until this last time we went in May. And it could have been because we went for 4 days, but by the 3rd day, my head could not take the rides anymore, which made me so sad. I love going on the rides. And so when my head started to hurt on the 3rd day, like early in the morning, I was like, I really need some ibuprofen. Luckily we brought some. I was sick the time before when we went in October, and my head was hurting and we forgot the ibuprofen in the car, and we went to so many different shops in Disneyland and could not find ibuprofen anywhere. So we went to a shop, I can't even remember which shop in California Adventure, and they happened to have some, and I'm pretty sure it was a little pack of like 8 or 10, $8. So bring your own ibuprofen. You don't want to spend $8 on 8 pills. Next thing that's super important, energy drinks. If you drink coffee, by all means, enjoy the coffee in the park. I personally don't drink coffee, so I drink energy drinks. Bring your own energy drinks. If you don't bring your own energy drinks and you don't drink coffee, you're gonna end up wanting an energy drink and you're gonna buy the $4 to $5 monster in the park. So not worth it. Bring your own energy drink because you are gonna crash between 3 and 4 if you're going hard all day. You're going on rides, eating, going on rides, eating. Around 3 or 4, you're gonna crash hard. You're gonna need that energy drink to keep you going all throughout the night. Next thing on the list is a water bottle. Water bottles in the park, I think, are $4, which is ridiculous. So bring your own. There are places to refill your water bottles. I know that there's one in Pizza Planet. I know that there's one across from Soarin'. There's a little spot where you can refill your water bottles. There's tons of different places where you can refill your water bottles. Just bring your own. I promise you're not going to want to spend $4 on a tiny little 20-ounce bottle of water. Next thing on the list is a little snack. So Zach and I like to bring like granola bars or like protein bars. Sometimes we'll bring fruit roll-ups or Cheez-Its, trail mix, any kind of little snack that's gonna help pull you through, because if you plan on spending money on food in the park, there will still be times where you want to eat, but you don't want a full meal, and you've already had a churro, and you've already had a Pixar parfait, and you've already had all the sweets, and you're like,
I just kind of want something to hold me over.
that's when that granola bar is going to come in handy, or that fruit roll-up, or those Cheez-Its, or that trail mix. That's going to help you a lot. So definitely bring a little something to hold you over. Next on my list is sunglasses. Sunglasses in the park, I've never seen cheaper than $20. You are going to want them because, I mean, for obvious reasons, the sun is going to be up and you're going to be outside all day, and you're going to want those sunglasses at times. And you're constantly going from like inside of a really dark ride out into the bright sun, like a lot throughout the day. So you're going to want sunglasses. Next on the list is a light jacket, something like this. This looks like it's heavy, but I just bought this at Walmart, and it's really light. You're gonna wanna bring a light jacket, not just because the California weather gets cold at night, but also I use a little light jacket on rides like Splash Mountain or Grizzly River Run, and that really helps, like if I wanna cover my face, if I wanna cover my bag, you're gonna want that little light jacket. Next thing on the list, which is optional, is a rain poncho. Now, I have never brought a rain poncho to Disneyland ever, because if I'm going on the wet rides, I just expect to get wet. But if you're one of those people who doesn't like to get wet on the rides, no shame, just bring a rain poncho. Bring your own. They're like $1 at Walmart, and they're like $12 at Disneyland or something like that. Something outrageous like that. I can't remember if it was like 10, 8, 12, something crazy ridiculous that we were like, oh, maybe we could go get one, and then we were like, never mind. Bring your own. And last but certainly not least on the list is ears. Here's a little pro tip. If you like ears and you're all about how they look and like you want them to look exactly like Disney makes them, you can buy the ears in the park. They're about $30. They range depending on what kind you want. This pair was $30. My only bad note about these is that they're super uncomfortable for me. Some people they're not uncomfortable, but these, it's just way too tight in my head. I can wear it for 5 minutes and then I have to take it off. So I went on Amazon and I bought a really cute pair of rose gold ears. They were homemade. They didn't look exactly like this, but they looked close enough. They were so much comfier, super cute. I wore them all day long and didn't have a single problem. So if these hurt your head, buy them on Amazon. $12 on Amazon compared to $30 here. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. That is what I bring in my Disneyland bag every time I go to Disneyland. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe down below. I'm going to try to post more videos like this about Disneyland and all kinds of stuff like that. Leave a comment down below of what you want me to do for my next video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye! Peace! Thanks for watching!